Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do the diamond quilt. Last week I had a challenge with my team and somebody did a card similar to this, and many asked me, friends, can you show us how to do this? So I'm going to show you how to do this. I think I can show it to you on the computer. Yes, the one that was the one that I show you on that I posted that my team did. This was made by Kathy Byers. So let's get started. First thing you want to do, you're going to decide which embossing folder you're going to use. This here I used the fancy fan. And if you see this go one way and this go the other way, and when I did my sample, I said, well, I'm going to do it differently on my video. So what I did, I put both of them together at the same time. And this one, it's the lacy border. The back, this layer, the back layer here, it's 2-piece. This piece here, it's 3.5 by 3.5. I'm going to measure it. Yes, 3.5 by 3.5, and this one it's 2.5 by 2.5. So when you're going to put it in the folder, put both pieces together, so then it's going to go, it's going to match perfectly. So after we get this, we're going to glue those 2 pieces together. So again, this piece it's 3.5 by 3.5, and the other one it is 2.5 by 2.5. Let's put this together. Now I don't know, they don't match anymore. I lost my this go on top here. Here we go. Okay. Now when you get this, you're going to decide which cardstock you're going to use. This one here, it's in the mini. It's the Poetry pad. That's the one that come in a little pad. The 4.5 by 6. Lost my page. This is the next one I'm using. So the first one, it's this here, the print Poetry. It's on page 16. And the one I'm doing in front of you today, I use the Parker Pattern Designer series paper. So I cut, you're going to need 4 pieces of them, and it's 1.25 by 1.25 your square. So you're going to need 2 of one design and 2 of another design. You can cut 4 of the same design and you just flip them like what I did here. This one I used 2 different sheet, whatever, but as long as you get 2 different patterns. You're going to take 2 of them and you're going to cut diagonal. You're going to take this, cut this diagonal. Take the other one, the same one, you want to cut diagonal. Now we're going to take this and glue this on the side. Let's move this here. And we're going to glue that right here. I match my point to the corner there. If this is too big, that's okay. Lift this up, slide it under. Okay, now the other, let's do the other one. Should go right at my point there. For some reason, my thing it's not high enough, so we're going to switch this. Here we go. You want to make sure you center this good. If not, you see it didn't match. Sometimes it's just a little bit you're going to have to lift. It's still too high. Here we go. Now the other one, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Might as well put the glue boat. We're going to do the other side. So it looked like it's all little pieces, but really it's just 2 of the pieces that are little. It's just the way that we glue them, it make it look all diamond. Okay, I cannot glue straight, save my life today. Here we go. And you know what? Now that I work with this is just my second one that I did. I bet if we glue our triangle first, like this, because then you can match it to the point, like this, then this would be easy to come and put it in the center. So you know what? Do this first. Glue on each side, glue your, I call it diamond shape, your triangle there, glue that first. So you meet your point to your point, like this. Glue this first, then take your piece of 2.5 by 2.5, and then look how this one don't want to stay. Let me put a bit more glue on this one. Okay. Now you're going to take your 2.5 by 2.5, and that is so much easier. See, we all learn together. Is that fun? Let me put more glue. Okay, this part is done. Now we're going to take this. We're going to glue the square. We don't cut those one. Put that right there, one there. You want to make sure you put glue on the corner because the corners seem to want to lift. So make sure, because it's embossed, so you really need to use that snail. Or even better, if you use tumble glue, that would be great. Okay, now you get this. See how simple this was? Now we're going to use the Design Build-A-Brad. I got dog hair here. That's what she had in the center. The other one had roses, so I thought the trim flower ribbon, the roses, was perfect. So this, I didn't like the center with this. It didn't look the best, so I just used the, this is Midnight Muse. It's the same color than in this. I'm going to cut, punch the little circle. That is from the pack. You get the 3 in it, and you use the little circle. I'm going to use a glue dot because that seemed to work best for me. Put that in the center here. Then you take this, come with your Build-A-Brad. You take those little clear doodad. Put that in the center. Okay, now we get our brad that match. Take your paper piercer. And I get the case and now the piercer is here. Put right in the center. Poke this through. Okay, so remember this was 3.5 by 3.5. Your next layer going to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Put snail. And my next layer is Midnight Muse. I'm going to put that right here. Next one I'm using, it's Crumb Cake. I went with the color in the DSP there. So this one is 4 by 4. So you increase by 1/4 inch your square. And then this card here, this one I open it like the regular size, the regular way, whatever. This one I make it open this way. To cut your paper this way, instead of cutting on the short way, you cut on the long way at 4 1/4. Just fold it in half. We're going to put this. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Put that right here. Then I use the stamp set. There's only one U that it's in the celebration flyer. For the celebration, you can get that for free. And that is the vintage verse. I'm going to use the Midnight Muse. Stamp that in the bottom here. Voila. Then I use Crumb Cake. And I use the flower in Blooming Marvelous. Again, that is in the celebration. And you see, I I don't re-ink it. I just go back and back. So give different colors. And that is it, my friend, how you do your diamond card, how simple it is, and look how pretty it is. So again, I'm going to give you the size. The back layer, it's 4 by 4, 3 3/4, 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. The centerpiece, it's 2 1/2 by 2 1/2, and your square are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. Well, this is it. For all information about celebration and everything about Stampin' Up, you can visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com, and I would be more than happy to help you. Thanks, and have a great day.